Super Bowl.
Let's go, baby. Hey,
It's Super Bowl, man. It just finally here, Hart.
yeah, man. It's crazy how time flies by, man. Um, I feel like what's crazier about all this is that we weren't even in the whole season. Like we started what I don't even know what week it was, Jerry, but I know it was our first one was what November 5th, but I don't even know what week that was during the NFL, but it just feels like it went way too fast, man, for me. Way too fast.
And I know it might be a little obnoxious for those right that are obviously Eagle fans or Chief fans, and we're over here, we're Cowboys, we're Cowboys Nation, and we're live and we're talking about the Super Bowl. But you're absolutely right, Arb. I mean, some people wait to the actual next season to get things going, right? But we just said let's just go, right? And it
Yeah,
was
man.
crazy because we were able to, man, we've meshed so well. I think that if anything, we talk a lot more about football than we do our own team sometimes. I feel right, but it is what it is, man. Saludos, Brown Town. That's Cantu on TikTok, man. Um, but I appreciate it, man. I mean, it's been a hell of a ride, but it's not. Hey, the Cowboy Cast is not going to just stop
Nah, man.
just because of
No.
this. But we do want to give our predictions. Obviously, it's Super Bowl. It should be like a national holiday. I've always said that, man. They should put that up there with Christmas and New Year's. But of course, I understand there's some people they probably wouldn't agree with me, but I think they should make it a national holiday. What about you? What do you think?
Well, I don't even care if they make it a national holiday as long as we get the next day off.
What
Can they just give us the next day off?
What's up, Cowboy Dave? He gave us a shout out there in TikTok. Yeah, man. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, are you off tomorrow?
No, I got a late work call though. I don't have to go into work till 11.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You can maybe have a couple of things. So, what's on the menu today? I mean,
Man, you
it's
know what? I was in a rush, man, and I didn't get to take pictures, but my wife made a queso dip, guacamole, and I made some New York strip steaks, baked potato, broccoli.
damn.
So yeah, and I made some cowboy butter, man, for the steaks.
Wow. The Zuniga house is lit right now, man.
Yeah,
That's the
for
place to
sure.
be at for that. What about you guys on TikTok? What are you guys having for what dishes are you guys serving, man? What do we got going on? Aw, you
But
know, yeah, we got some haters in here, man. What's going on, guys? Pizza. Hey, you can never go wrong with pizza, man. I'll tell you that much right now.
no, you can't
Pizza's
go wrong with pizza,
Yeah,
man.
can never go wrong with pizza. But I will say this. You know how us Texas boys, you know how we like to get down. So yeah, man, right now we have brisket, Spanish rice, Spanish
Ooh.
beans, some potato salad. Yeah, that brisket's been smoking all night. So that's what's gonna be on the menu at the well, for me personally, where I'm gonna be headed out to. So I'm pretty excited about that, man. Dallas Cowboys for life, Jose, right? Tell those guys in the thread, man. They don't understand this is a
What
lifestyle, man.
on TikTok?
On TikTok. Because everybody keeps on blasting what time is the Cowboys kickoff today, right? So
Oh, they're so original. I
I
like it.
know it's so original.
Good
But
job, guys.
but obviously the Cowboys are not in the Super Bowl, right? That's an obvious. But I tell you this, man, damn. We got past those 49ers. We beat them Eagles. It's Cowboys versus Chiefs, man. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think I think eventually I think you called it too, man. It was time for the Niners time to break down, right? Um but what impressed me the most was the defense, man. That defense came after the Niners, man. Like they didn't know what to do. So I mean, to me, I think next year might be another year like this year, just because the simple fact is there real and I get it. People are gonna probably give me a bunch of crap about this. The Eagles are in the Super Bowl, I get it. But it's gonna be a little shaky in the NFC still, if you think about it, man. Because they're losing what, 10 free agents?
That's crazy. It's a crazy
That's a
situation.
lot. That's a lot.
And then they got to pay Jalen Hurts too.
Yeah, and then they got to pay him. I mean, he still has another year, but what if he backs off and says, "No, man, you got to pay me now because what if I get hurt?" So there's a lot of questions in the NFC, man. Obviously, us, we got a lot of questions. A lot of guys we're losing. A lot of guys who are we gonna sign? Who the draft? The Commanders might get a quarterback.
It's time, dude. That's what's really missing from this NFC East from being like an elite level. I mean, they did good with Tyler Heineke,
Yeah,
but we were
but
talking we were conversating about something. So I kind of want to ask that about this game. Obviously, our social media posts, they've been you've been seeing the comment section lit up, man. And I think Emmett Smith post that one that one had a lot of mixed results, right? And it's about the running game. Like, you don't need a running game. You don't need this. It's like, no, you do need a running game. Um, is it safe to say the reason why the Eagles are in this Super Bowl is because of their defense and their running game?
yeah, 100%, man. I kept saying that all year. As long as you have a great defense and you're able to run the ball against the other team, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Look, I don't care what kind of player you have. If you look at the past Super Bowls, if you're able to run, you're gonna win. Look at Patrick Mahomes when he lost the Super Bowl. What was he doing? He had a bad offensive line, right? What did they end up doing? One dimensional, and he had to pass, and they didn't make it, man. So that's my point. At the end of the day, great defense and run game, that's never gonna go away.
It never does, right? Look, what's up, Fernando? What's up, my boys? Been up since 4 a.m. cooking the brisket. Hey, he knows what's up, man. Even though it's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
man.
birthday, Fernando! Fernando! Fernando!
He's the grill man. Are the rumors true? Are trading Zeke and Rams trade? Haven't been on social media this weekend. I have not seen that, but the one that I've been seeing being pushed a lot, Harvey, I don't know about if you heard it, is the Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, so I have heard about Zeke. The Rams, not. I saw like maybe one article on it, but it wasn't anything big. The one that I'm seeing is Zeke to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow, that would be
There's
that would be interesting.
Yeah, they're saying that they want to solidify that run game and they're willing to trade for Zeke. How true that is, I don't know, but it makes sense for them. They want to run the ball, um, but what are they willing to give up Zeke? How much? Because he's gonna have to take a pay cut. But they're saying somewhere between a third and a fifth round, man, somewhere there. I'm
Wow,
willing to take that.
I would take it in a heartbeat too.
So I don't know, man. We'll
But
see
but
what happens.
But we do have a lot of stuff still going on. I know tomorrow we have our mock draft Monday. We're gonna cover mainstream media mock draft, and we're gonna talk about them prospects. We had our mock draft on Thursday. That was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. We have a picture of the mock draft. Man, that thing got wow, right? Because it was
It
you,
did.
me, and then it was everybody else that was online with us. They were taking turns, man. It's crazy how wild that mock draft got out of control. But we'll see about those on those Thursdays. We're gonna have to revisit that because man, that took us about. Man, it wasn't easy. It took us about a little over an hour and a half, and I mean, nothing wrong because the,
I
the
I think what we should do, Jerry, is auto pick everything else and just go 7 rounds and we pick.
for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Only. Oh, I like that. I think that's a great thing. And it's bringing awareness to these young men that are coming into the NFL, right? And obviously we have our resources to be able to look up those prospects and see what he brings and see that meshes well with what the Cowboys do. I mean, Will McClay has done a tremendous job. But let's get back to the Eagles, the Chiefs versus Eagles. I did we knew we did have a good conversation today also, and we were talking about Dak. And I asked you a specific question. I said, "Does Dak have that dog in him? That it factor, man, like that dog. When things are breaking down, like he doesn't care. He's gonna go and tell CD, hey man, let's go. Give me give me this route, and I'm gonna get you the money on that. And you take it over. How did you answer that question?
You know, I see him trying to be that dog, but I don't think he is, man.
Dude.
At least not right now, if that makes sense. Because you got to think, and I'm gonna put it in this perspective. When you get iffy about reading the defense or not knowing where to go with the ball, I don't think you're that dog.
Ooh, good point. Good
You know what
point.
I'm saying? But the thing about Dak is if you simplify the game for him where it's not as complicated and he's confident, I think he can be that guy. But you have to get him there. You, as a coach, have to set him up to be that guy. But if you put too much in his brain and he has to analyze all these option routes and do all these things, it's not going to be Dak. But if you simplify for him, I think it'll work out for him, man. I think
Uh,
he'll be that guy.
Cowboys Dave on TikTok says, I think he is. And Cantu says, this is what makes America Cowboys America's team. Everybody talk about the Cowboys. Let's go, baby. Even when they don't get to the Super Bowl. And you're absolutely right, man. Hey, Micah's a beast, man. But I will say this from the two quarterbacks, Harv, who's that dog from these two quarterbacks? That's Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, man.
You already know, man. It's Mahomes.
He's the dog, right?
He is, man.
Because Jalen
I
Hurts is kind of he reminds me a lot of Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So nothing against Jalen Hurts. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I keep saying this. He had one good year,
very good, very good.
but everybody wants to anoint him. Like even talking about Jordan. Get out of here, man. That's crazy to me. It's 1 year, but this is my thing. I want to see what happens when they actually make Jalen Hurts play quarterback.
Oof.
And what I mean by that is because the Eagles had what over 150 yards rushing against the Niners.
Yes.
Take that away.
He
Take
had
the
a,
150 yards.
he had a bad completion percentage against the 49ers too.
That's my point. What happens if the team takes away the run from them and make him play quarterback? Do we get the same guy or not?
That's where we get to see if he has that inner dog in him, right?
Exactly. So I don't think very many teams have done that because they've been able to run the ball. So if you do that, is he the guy? Because you're about to pay him 45 million. I think it's going to be like 50. Have you seen his entourage? Like they're all females.
Yes, dude.
They have
Smart. He's smart.
yeah, he
Very
is.
smart man. Very
And
smart man.
I'll tell you what, they're gonna have something to prove, man. They ain't gonna be no 45 million. It's gonna be like 50.
Man, I'll tell you this. You know what? And you know who else is in the same boat? The Giants, man. They got to pay up Daniel Jones. Is
They
he a
do.
$45 million quarterback?
I don't think he is, but they have no choice.
Dude, the Giants and the Eagles are going to be in the Cowboy situation, man. I think still, I'll say this: Dak is not an elite quarterback. We understand that. I think he's a very good quarterback, though. You know, he needs help to get around him, but you could put Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts up there. They're not good. I mean, they're not elite quarterbacks. In fact, I think it's Dak, Jalen, and then of course maybe Daniel Jones. Because I mean, I don't know Tyler Heineke. He kind of plays very spotty, but Daniel Jones looks like he's fit into the system. So we'll leave it at that, right?
So I will tell you this, just from looking at the quarterbacks, right, in the MCs, I think all of them except for the commodes, obviously, they can be elite quarterbacks if the right coaching and the right system and put in place.
You're absolutely right.
Because that's what type of guys they are. They're not a guy that they're not the elite portion where you can play on any team in any system and just win. They have to be in the right system, in my opinion.
No, you're right. I mean, look at Brian DeBall, right? Yeah, Brian DeBall. He got Coach of the Year. I mean, and look at what he did. He was able to get the Giants into the playoffs, right? Which we never saw the Giants as a playoff team. Did you?
No, and that's the thing, Jerry. Tell me, who really saw Daniel Jones playing the way he is now from a year ago?
I mean, a year ago he looked like trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looked like trash. This year he looked decent. What's going on, blue collar? What's going on? Let's get caught up on that chat and TikTok. The
Go
guys
ahead.
have to catch the ball from Dak. Next year we'll be watching the Dallas Cowboys play in the Super Bowl, and
Let's
then
go.
Cowboys Dave. That was the Rod 214. That's who said the Cowboys are going to play the Super Bowl. Cowboys Dave Ingrid. Yes, they are. I think Jones is. Wow, Cowboys Dave actually thinks Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. That's good.
I
That's
do,
good.
I do too. But I said, like I said before, man, you have to have the right coaching. You do. And look, it's and the same thing with uh Trevor Lawrence. Everybody's like, man, I don't know if he look, if he gets the right coaching, he will be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But it's about coaching, man.
It is. Blue collar's asking, do you know the real reason why they call Dallas America's team?
What is it, blue collar?
Tell us. And then salute to the NFC East. We got a Eagles. Hey, good luck to your Eagles, man. This is Eagles are all in, man. I think they brought Vic Fangio back in right for 2 weeks to solidify this Super Bowl.
They need him.
Dude, Vic Fangio. I mean, he's kind of like he's that DC that everybody should want in their to be a part of their team. And then somebody said, somebody's trolling. Somebody says we need a Stephen A. Huh. I would have loved to Jones legs in the playoffs. We would be playing today. Oh damn. Cowboys Dave said that. That I'm guessing if Dak would have used Daniel Jones like the way they use Daniel Jones, like use his legs, get him involved in the run, we'd be in the Super
And
Bowl today.
and I agree with him. I think remember I talked about it in the game before or the show before. I said Dak has to run the ball, man. And that because why? You have to keep this defense disciplined, man. And when you do that, like they don't know what's coming, they don't know the responsibilities. And guess what happened against the Eagles? When when Sanders went right up the middle, nobody touched him. What do you think Warner and Greenlaw were doing? They were both trying to see if Hurts was going to run with the ball, and that left him wide open. But that he's right, man.
They're trolling you. They're
They're
trolling
trolling
you
me.
on
Why?
TikTok. I don't know. I don't know. They specifically was trolling you. Blue collar says because the Staubach was the quarterback, his nickname was Captain America. Therefore, they call the Cowboys as America's team. Cantu says F the Eagles, and then do I read with the comment?
Yeah, I don't care.
Si West says, "Listen up here, Javier. Quit being an Eagles fan and become a Bears fan." I don't know why I don't know where. I guess that's just a troll. Today we will say who we are going to be picking in just a few. Look, Dylan Crew, let's go Chiefs, right? Listen, Javier, you Chivas fan? What? you don't
Chivas like a goat
you don't know
fan.
anything.
Whatever, man.
Bang birds, bang die birds die. What is
Oh
going
my
on?
god.
Bang bang Niner gang revenge cubbies too. Oh, we got a Niner dude. It's been a while. You guys haven't been in the thread. Where you guys
But
been, man?
the problem is that you only get revenge if you play them, right? Like revenge is not from another team.
True.
Just throwing that out there.
Philip says, "Yo, what up, yo? Hey, we're having a little fun, man. We're talking about Super Bowl dishes. I believe Javier is upscale, New York. Service type. Steaks and baked potatoes and all the dips in the world. And I'm gonna be at a party, brisket, Spanish rice, beans. And Fernando earlier said that he has been up since 4 o'clock in the morning cooking his brisket. And then we saw some people talk about pizza. Then we talked about briefly about how important having a running game is in the NFL. And that's why the Eagles are in the Super Bowl because of the defense and running game. And then we also talked about the dog. Like, does Dak have that dog in him as a quarterback in the NFL? And then we talked about who is the dog from the two quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes, man.
When y'all think we would be in the Super Bowl, give me your honest opinion.
And look, people are probably not gonna like this. I don't see it next year, man. I don't see
Chargers?
it. I don't see it until the following year. And the reason I say that is because we have to give time for the Dallas Cowboys to put that dynamic player or two next to CeeDee Lamb. Until that happens, I don't think we go anywhere, man. We have to put dynamic pieces around CeeDee Lamb and Dak. So I think it's gonna take 2 years.
I mean, I want to see what they do with the running game.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest. But when we're talking about this Super Bowl, yes, I believe if we would have stuck to the run, I know when Tony Pollard got hurt, we kind of abandoned ship and we went lopsided and dang. But the hard part is, do you trust a rookie in Malik Davis? You know,
I do, man. I
yeah,
like that dude.
but the Cowboys didn't. You know, my Kellen Moore didn't. That's why there's been so much change, so much Cowboys news because Kellen Moore's no longer here. You know, Brian Schottenheimer's now the new OC, but he's not going to be calling the plays. It's going to be Mike McCarthy, and like you said, they're going to simple it down. They want to get the running game going. They don't want to be letting Dak throw the ball 50 times. But honestly, if the Cowboys beat the Niners, if, looking back in hindsight, Cowboys beat the Niners, Cowboys would beat the Eagles. They already stacked 40 points on that team, man. Cowboys have their number. I mean, the record is like 150 to what 70 games all time.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we're up by like 70 games or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if you can fact check that one for me.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I agree. My thing is with Stingy with money and he goes, I'll draft picks in the NFL. It's either or man, you can be stingy with both. You know, somebody did bring up a good point, Halim. Kind of uh someone brought up a good point, and it was in the comment section of one of our YouTubes. One of our YouTube. It was the one that we did on this past Monday. And they were in there. They were saying Will McClay does an outstanding job as far as drafting the players, but the Joneses are ruining the relationships because they're waiting to the last year, and they're waiting to the offseason to try to use the media against the players they drafted, right? To get a contract done. They take advantage of injuries and try to get a player at less value. So there's that's definitely a story, especially this offseason that we need to pay attention to, especially for the Dallas Cowboys. Because I mean, when was the last time we brought in a big name free agent? Was it Brandon Carr?
Yeah.
And he didn't look like no brand new car either, man.
And you know what's crazy about that, Jerry? He went back. Where did he go? Was it Baltimore?
Yeah, Ravens.
And he played better than he played with us.
Yes, and the Cowboys gave him the bag, man. The Cowboys gave him the bag. It's crazy how that works, man. He
So
goes,
to me, yeah, go ahead.
he says, "Yeah, I agree, man. Jerry loves shopping at Foreman Mills." I'm guessing it's like a discounter, right?
No, like I said, man, yeah, I would love to win it next year. That's awesome, but it's not realistic, man. Unless for whatever reason they go crazy in free agency. Other than that, it's probably gonna take 2 years, man.
So we got Dylan Crew. I think he changed his profile pic. He says Cheese Kingdom, right? DLR says I saw Trayvon's trying to recruit his brother to Dallas Cowboys. We were just talking about that, man. Yes, I think that's what we started the show with, right? Because somebody asked about a rumor, right, with Zeke going to the Rams. I was like, I heard about the petition that Trayvon did. It said he says start retweeting and tweeting his tweets about bringing his brother to the Dallas Cowboys.
Now I'll tell you what, man. If that happens, oh my god,
Game over.
I think it's game over, man.
Yeah,
Because listen, for whatever reason, if the Cowboys pull that move, think about it. That dude is dynamic, man.
he is very dynamic.
Not only that, but do they really need to spend a lot on offense?
No, not after that move.
Maybe one or two. Maybe they get a guard in free agency. Maybe one offensive player, and the rest is defense.
And he's under a new contract too. So let me see here. So my name is Jerry. So he says people want the Eagles to win, Javier, and whatever your name is, you other guy. That's funny. The other day we need someone on the other end of Lamb. It would be an epic duel. Yes, it
You do.
would, man.
Okay.
And when people pick a team, the refs make sure the team wins. It kind of there's some storylines on there. Uh, I gotta proofread some of these. I'm sorry, guys. And yes, we know Dallas has not won a Super Bowl since 1996. Yes, we understand that. Let me see. Yeah, I agree, man. Jerry loves shopping. And man, I agree, Javier. All right, and I'll give a first for him.
So would I. Because if you think about it, it's really 26 and above is the really not. I don't really consider that a first round. Even though it is, I just don't. I don't know. I feel like all the blue chip players are gone by then.
Well, this year, what happens if Bijan Robinson falls to you? That's a
So
blue
this is
player.
so this is my question to you then, Jerry.
All
You
right,
want you like asking me questions.
all right.
So if you have, let's say you're in the draft, right, and you have a possibility to trade for Diggs, the receiver from Bills, or sign Bijan Robinson.
Oh man,
Do you do both, or do you trade your first round pick next year or this year?
I'm gonna go. Stephon Diggs brings a different dynamic, man.
So you would trade this pick, this year's
Yes.
pick for him.
Yeah, I would bypass Bijan. I mean, and that's because my this new spunk to me. I didn't have this because I think I think it was earlier this week. I said, Cowboys and with Stephon Diggs wasn't. We hadn't even talked about Stephon Diggs, but I just said hopefully the Cowboys have learned their lesson not to be trading first round picks for a wide receiver. I did say that. I know you remember that. I've said that
Yeah,
like
you
twice
did.
already. But on this one, I would give up a first round pick for Stephon Diggs.
And that's why I asked you because you said, "Oh, I'm not trading for another receiver with
Yeah,
first round
no,
pick."
this one I will. Dude, Diggs changes the game, man. Like he's just that guy, man. And I love it too. He's so salty, man. I mean, when the Buffalo Bills got eliminated, what he the second year in a row, what is he doing? He's just looking at the team celebrate, right? Using his fuel as motivation to work in the offseason just to know, like, man, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get over this hump too. But what time is it right now? Oh, it's almost Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl's almost approaching. But
Yep,
anyways, let's kind of get right back to it, right? I think that the storyline that we should maybe focus in is who's favored right now to win.
I believe the Eagles are.
So Hillem says
Wait, hold on.
he would give a first pick. He would give up the first pick for Stephon Diggs. Bijan doesn't say this team. You're absolutely right. Black Mamba, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Black Mamba.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday, right? Because
Yeah.
this is a great day. Yep, Cowboys Dave says Diggs all day. So man, Cowboys Nation is on this, man. Because I'll tell you this, Diggs is way better than any receiver you can find in this first round draft class, man.
Yeah, so the Eagles are 1.5 point favorites.
The most important
So
thing this offseason Dallas needs to focus on is their mindset when we need a leader. That's DLR 1984. I think Dak is a good leader, but I believe that is actually something. The mindset needs to change. Starts at the coaching level, doesn't it? Doesn't it always start at the coaching level, or
I think it's the coaches, man. I think it's the coaches. We'll see. If Mike McCarthy, why do you think Mike McCarthy's calling plays?
he wants to simplify things and take the pressure off of Dak, so Dak's not throwing him the ball 50 times.
I, I think he's in the hot seat, man, and he knows it.
Oh yeah, well that too, right?
he's gonna go down in flames. I might as well do it my way, man. My way.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
what happens if they do win if they lose in the second round again?
He's gone.
Yeah. The leash is short, man. That's why he's calling the plays.
Like I told you. But let's get back to this game real quick because you're absolutely right about that. But you heard when I talked to Marcellus Wiley, right? And I asked him, "What do you think about the Cowboys situation?" Right? And I don't know. Do you remember what his response was?
I don't remember
So he
specifically.
so he was saying, so many people are so hard on the Cowboys,
Oh yeah.
but when is it time for mainstream media to look at the Chiefs and be like, "Hey, man, this is the closest thing to a dynasty with the Chiefs," and if the Chiefs lose because you're saying the Eagles are a 1 point favorite. If the Chiefs lose, at what point do they start being called another choke?
They they won't they won't. They won't, Jerry. Everybody hates the Cowboys, man. Let me tell you why. Number one, Jerry fought the commissioner for his contract. Remember that?
Yeah,
When they wanted to get rid of Jerry? That's number one. Number two, Micah's calling out the NFL for not calling holding. Because it's true. They're holding him and nobody's calling it and they don't like it. Right? Everybody's black. You know what? The Cowboys. Because every time they try to trade for somebody or trade somebody, they don't get the compensation they should because nobody wants to do that to them. We're hated, man. Everybody hates us. That's just the way it is. I don't think we'll ever get the respect like every other team. Nobody want look, if you're a network and you want to make money, right? And you want to get people to watch you, right? Who do you talk about?
the Dallas Cowboys,
The
baby.
damn Dallas Cowboys, baby. They know.
Yeah, they know.
They know who the team is. Come on,
But
man.
but that if the Chiefs choke in this game,
They ain't gonna talk about it, man.
but it's a serious conversation. I mean,
It's
dude,
true.
you've been to
Well,
how many Super Bowls and you only came away with one Super Bowl? I'm just saying if the Eagles win, we
but
need
this
to
is a,
start questioning the Chiefs, man.
why isn't anybody questioning Kyle Shanahan?
Another great point. He's been to the NFC Championship how many times? 3
Three?
seasons?
Yep.
And the 49ers are choking. And they want to push or point out how the Dallas Cowboys haven't been to the Super Bowl since 1996, but yet they haven't been to the Super Bowl in 95. Just because you guys go to the what is it, the NFC Championship? What did I call it? I called it not second
Second.
place. I called the participation trophy, right?
Yeah.
They're so proud of being able to have this participation trophy, right? So, in the end, nobody gets any ring until you win the Super Bowl ring, right? So, but I'll just tell you this: stop being so harsh on the Cowboys and stop saying Dak is trash, man, because he's not. He's good. He's not elite. We found that out. We need to get things simplified. Dallas Cowboys will be back in this, but damn, man, it does suck for the Chiefs if they go into the Super Bowl and they lose hard. This is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Let's get
It
into
is.
it, man. I guess it's time to make
Predictions?
some predictions.
Oh man. This is a tough one.
It is a tough one, man, because we gotta be smart here, man. Because I hate the Eagles, man.
So
And that's a
the
strong word, but
the
I just
spread
don't.
is 50-51, man.
If you're betting, I would say, this is not financial advice, but I would take the over and under on this one.
Whew. Who are we gonna go? Let's ask the fans real quick before we. Who do y'all think? Okay, Hoodlum's already man. He shot his shot
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Well, back mama says I got the Chiefs, right? 49ers are trash. On the 49ers are blasting the Eagles. Let me say this. I am not a fan of Dak, the football player. I'm a big fan of Dak off the field. He's a great
That
guy, man.
and I get it, but that's not
And
what we want as
Walter
fans.
Walter Payton, man of the year. Well, that's a big thing, man.
It
So
is.
he's gonna have that on his jersey going
Now,
forward,
can we emulate what you do off the field?
on the
On the
field.
field.
Hoodlum says 26-16
Really?
AC, man.
Only 16 points
Hey,
against that defense?
Cowboys put up
Uh,
40 against that defense.
what? Well, he's talking about. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. What do we got? Oh, Eagles. Who do you got on TikTok?
Uh, Dwight 3695 says Eagles 38, Chiefs 10. Javier is going to make his own beer brand. The ha beer. You should stick around, Wes. We like this stuff, man. Cowboy Dave. Everybody hates Cowboys because they were the '90s dynasty. Yes, we were, man. Damn, how long? Let's just look into it before we get into that. If Jimmy Johnson would have stayed around, how many Super Bowls do you think we would have had?
I think we would have had two more. And I think,
Aside from the three.
aside from the three,
Wow.
I think we would have won three in a row, and we would have lost one and won another one.
So you're saying we would have been the first team to three-peat?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, man. Jerry,
100%.
I think Jerry messed up, man.
You know he did. He knows he did. Who's that SI West, man? I think I am gonna make my own beer actually.
Nope. Two different things. If KC makes Hurts be a quarterback, Eagles don't have a chance.
I'm telling you, man.
Hoodlum, I
Hey,
agree.
me and Hoodlum, we're together, bro. I'm telling you.
It's not hard to stop the run, but you just gotta have the right speed factor, right? They have the linebackers, but the KC linebackers, they're kind of hit or miss, man. Will Gay, Willie Gay, I think he had what 4.3 in the 40.
Yeah.
But why hasn't he popped off as a superstar yet? I mean, he was a second round draft pick. I mean, damn. But if you could stop, what is it, Brightwell? Or no, Gainwell. I'm sorry, Gainwell, because Gainwell was the one that was gashing the 49ers good with that speed. So Cowboy Dave says we would have won 5 total. Damn.
I'm telling you,
I
bro.
like that, bro. That would have been so okay. The Cowboys have 5 Super Bowls right now. 5. You said it would have been 5, so that would have been what? 3 more? 5,
Two
6,
more.
7, 8. So the Cowboys would have had a total of 8 Super Bowls.
So 3, 4, 5. No, it would have been 7.
Wow. Damn, Jerry. I hate this day. Been too long. So nice. The boys haven't been in it. Yeah, it is one of those. It is one of those days, right? 8. Yup. He's agreeing because you said 3 more that we would have been the first to three-peat. So, but you're
Yeah.
saying 2 after the 96.
Well, we won 2 back to back. We would have won the next one, right? And then we would have won one after that, after the 96 season. So it would have been 2 more. So
Yeah.
7.
Let's go NFC East, but I'm looking forward to the all women pilots fly over Go
Oh,
Navy.
what? I didn't know that. So I guess female pilots are flying?
Wow, that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
That is awesome.
Wow, bro, I didn't know that.
That is crazy. What's going on, Jose? We were waiting for
What's
you.
up, Jose?
The whole show, we're like, where's Jose, man? Where's Jose?
Yeah, he got stuck behind a trailer or a tractor.
He's at the Elks Lodge. You couldn't have won nothing in the 90s. Montana was too good. Oh, Joe Montana, right? Not Montana. Well, I was what was that movie? Was it Waterboy? I think Chris Jones has a big day. That is going to be dope. Oh, the beer thing would be dope. And Chris Jones gonna have a big day. Chris Jones,
I ain't gonna lie, the offensive line's good for the Eagles, man.
it is good, man.
It's gonna be a great. I'm telling you, man. I don't think. What do you say? Jesus Christ, leave it to Jose, man.
The trailer traffic to the Elks has got you bad right now. You see what you guys are missing on TikTok by not joining the stream. Remember, we have a cap giveaway. Lyman lead the way. It's a Dallas Cowboy cap. Even if you're a troll, it's still a nice cap. It's gray with navy blue. But you need to join the stream. Let's grow together. This, after today's game, we're gonna eat crow, right? We're gonna say how much, we'll eat crow if the Eagles lose. We'll eat crow tomorrow. Mock draft Monday.
By the way, Jose, your cap is on the way.
Nice. Jose's
Hi-
getting a cap.
Jose's getting a cap. I got him a cap. It's on his way. Should be there soon,
What
sometime
up,
next week.
Wamba? You see, Wamba? Jerry has to join Al Davis before the boys win again. Ooh, people are
Ooh,
being ruthless, man. Like,
I'll tell you what. I want to say something about Jose. That dude, right? That dude. And I think I said it before. I talked to him on the phone because I wanted to make sure if he wanted the lineman cap that Jerry went with his pupils in it. But I talked to him, right? And he really reminds me, man, of that uncle, right? That uncle that like starts drinking like at like 8 o'clock at night and he's cooking like a pig or something, a marrano, and he goes all the way until not the next day, but the following day, still drinking in the same clothes, just telling jokes, right? And everybody's laughing outside with the fire pit. That's Jose.
I love it. I love it, man. That feels like home to me, man. We
It
all have that.
does.
We all have that uncle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Appreciate that, brother. You make Hurts throw this game is stuffed turkey for KC. Damn, Hoodlum, you're on a roll today. I'm crazy and always sober. I don't drink. Oh shoot, damn, that's cool, man. I did hear what did he say that he was on call or something like that or doing something
Yeah.
with work. So yeah, you're right. Listen up here, Javier. You're the uncle now because you old now, bro. I'm not a troll. Javier just needs to be picked on. So that's the SIOS, man.
It's all good,
It's
baby.
all good.
It's all
It's all
good.
good. Ain't nothing really much you can tell us, man. We've already, bro.
Nah, bro.
We literally talked some big game, and we've been people have we had to eat crow, bro. It
It's
was
all good, man. It's all good. Like
we had like 3,000. It's just man, everybody was just taking ham. I mean, they were just going ham on us, man. It was
you could
crazy.
have me tied up in a chair, bro, throwing water in my face, cold water, no sleep, no food. You still won't break me, bro. Still won't break me.
Whew, I love the challenge. April of last year, if you did 100 bet on the Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl win, it would have been 10,500. So I
Ooh.
heard this man, right? I heard this man put in a bet, $150 on the Chiefs and one on the Eagles to win the Super Bowl this year. So he did 150 for the Eagles, 150 for the Chiefs. So with whoever wins, whichever way he wins, he's gonna walk away with 20 G's, man.
That's crazy.
That is insane. That is nuts, man. So it just shows you like there's some money to be made out there if you do that stuff. If Casey runs is good, okay. If Casey's running game is good today, it's a wrap.
Yeah. I
Isaiah
agree with
Pacheco, man,
I
once he
agree with
gets
that.
going, dude, that guy's like something
Yeah.
special, man. He almost looks like Tyreek Hill too, especially with that number, right?
Yeah, he
Like I'm
does.
just saying with the speed, looks weird. Honestly, y'all think Cowboys sign a free agent this year? Is this the year they do it? I think we might see some.
I I think it's premature, right? And the reason I say that is let's see what they do in free agency and the draft. And I think we can honestly make our own opinion on that. I think we really want to see where they're at and how aggressive they're going to be in free agency. And then I think we'll know. That's why I say 2 years, 2 years from now.
Yeah, Cowboy Dave says he wishes that he had done that the bet
Yeah,
150.
I think all of us,
I
man.
mean, a lot of people wish they could do that. We're talking football, bro. I mean, come on, Beanberry. Why you gotta be a bully, bro?
Nah, he just don't like his life, bro. He likes to hate on people.
You know, I would if I saw you covering Houston Texans, like do that. You know what? I would actually tune into your YouTube. I would actually hit the subscribe button and I would turn on the notifications and I would check it out when you're live and I would actually interact with real knowledge and
What did
ask
he
you real
say?
questions about how you
Bean Bear
feel.
said, "Bet y'all don't play." What does that mean? Bet
Like
y'all
he's
don't
just trolling
play.
the Cowboys are not playing today.
Oh,
Cowboys are not playing
whatever.
today.
It's funny, man. It's funny on
Fly
TikTok.
Eagles fly. Gilly Gill, yeah, Gilly Gill. He's been a troll
He's
for a
always
while. You
on.
know what I mean? But yeah, he's one of the consistent ones.
So I'm gonna go
What
with
does
my
he put?
prediction, man.
Oh, he
So we
put
can.
football emojis. All right, let's do it. Let's get into it because it's already getting ready for Super Bowl.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough one, man. 51-point spread. So I think the Chiefs will win 38 to 21 Chiefs. I think Andy Reid, and let me tell you why. Out of all the hype and everything, I think this team's going to want to beat the Eagles for Andy Reid. I really do think, man. The guy that let him go, they fired him. I really do think that. Is that Jose?
Oh, which one right here? Puro Hater Nation in full effect.
Yeah.
That's Jose. Just to add this, I think we're gonna see some. I think we might see. I didn't get to get my take in. I think we're gonna see a big surprise in the offseason for sure. I just hope we don't. I'm not gonna. I can't see that, but you can see it. People troll us all the time, but behind closed doors, they are hugging. They are hugging that Dallas Cowboy jersey. They have that. They have that Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin jersey in the closet, and then when they win the Super Bowl, everybody's wearing it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Regardless, it's a cowboy kind of day for us, man. Regardless of who's in, um, I think in this one, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my prediction. The Philadelphia Eagles will lose this Super Bowl. What? You think I was gonna say fly Eagles fly? Heck no, man. I ain't no Eagle fan. Let's go Chiefs, Chiefs Kingdom. Come on, baby. Dak is being honored right now. Yeah, he's on. He's been on. He's Walter Payton Man of the Year. People troll us, right? Yeah. Sadly, this may be a close. Dak gets to the Super Bowl. Damn. This is a Cowboy fan. 24-20 Chiefs, a defensive game. Okay, guys, time to watch a real team. Fly Eagles fly. Gilly Gill. Come on, bro. I can't go for the Eagles, man. I'm sorry. DC for life, bro. It's a
Hey,
lifestyle, bro.
You
I
know what else
understand
I'm
that, man.
looking forward to is Chris Stapleton to play to sing the national anthem. I'm excited for that, man.
And then who is it? Rihanna for the
Rihanna
halftime
halftime
show.
show. Yep.
Look, I would be ecstatic if we pick up the wrong play.
I'm with hey,
Hey,
Hoodlum.
hey,
I'm with you,
Hoodlum's been
bro.
on the wrong
I'm
play.
with you.
You are,
I'm
yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
you are. Let's enjoy this Super Bowl. All of y'all have
Yep.
a nice, Super Bowl day. Enjoy your Super Bowl with your family, your friends,
TikTok.
whoever it is, your loved
TikTok, be
ones. We
nice.
appreciate. Be nice to each other, man. Hey, we love y'all. Nambe Javi. Nambe Javi, really? Hey, we love y'all, and we'll see you Monday, mock draft Monday. We're gonna go
Keep
over
it real,
a
baby.
mock draft, man.